Hello there, Juston here, and in this video, let's continue recreating the designs, the web elements that I did in my design. And this is what we're going to do. It's pretty easy actually, pretty basic. Just a rectangle, get your rounded rectangle and draw in the canvas. And you can edit the corner radius in the live properties if you want. As you can see, it's gone right now. You can make the live properties by going to get your direct selection tool and click this, and you will see the live shape properties are now available. Alright, and just click that, and when you hit enter, the shape properties are gone, but when you use your direct selection tool to click that, it will be available. Alright, and next, let's get the ellipse tool, center it, just hold shift and alt key to make the circle from the center of that rectangle, the left side of that rectangle. Change the color, and move tool, just move down using your keyboard arrow. Alright, that's basically it. And the icons I just got from flat icon, and for the check mark, I got it from the custom shape here inside the Photoshop. Change the color to white. Remember that if you have a dark background, choose a white color for the good contrast. Here I use you can do the shortcut by Alt backspace or Control backspace for the foreground color. Then this is the next web element that we're going to do, the pricing table. And let's put it here on the right side of our canvas. Get the rounded rectangle tool, any shape will do, and as you can see, we can edit it. Enter 8 pixels for the corner radius of our shape. Actually I use more than 8 pixels there, but that's fine. Let's change the color to something gray. And then for the top shape, this our base shape, this gray shape. Let me duplicate that, Control J to make a copy, and then Control T to show the transform tool, and then move it up something like this, and then hit enter. Let's change the color so we can see what we're doing here. Let's make something like this one, and then we need to edit the corners. So you can see, remove the corner radius, get the direct selection tool and click the shape, so the live shape properties will be available, and click this unlink to unlink all the corners. Enter 0 pixels and enter, and now it's gone. And we have the same here on my original. And the next thing we're going to do is the effects on the side. It's actually a drop shadow. Select the base of your pricing table and click the drop shadow option in the styles. Distance, make it 0, and for size, Usually I use less than 10 pixels here, and of course lower down the opacity. For the angle, type 90, and you can see the effects much as like here, because we have a plain white as our background, but here we have a off light, and here we have a pure white background. Let's do the background. Get the rectangle tool and drag in our canvas. Make sure it's in the back of our design, and change the color to something off-white like F2, F2 or F6, F6, F6. And we can actually put some texture here by going to noise and add noise here, and we can apply some effects, some texture on our design. I usually do this if I have some designs that all white background. I don't want pure white, so I add some noise there. It's very subtle design, very subtle texture effects. And here for the images, I use the inner shadow effects, very subtle. And for the last, we're going to do this simple sign up newsletter sign up box. Get the rounded rectangle tool and draw in your canvas. And next, let's change the color to something white. Put the stroke color of blue. 1 point would be good, and we're going to duplicate it. Ctrl J to make a copy, and Ctrl T to show the transform tool. We're going to resize it. Drag this right side corner to the right, and hit enter if you're done or satisfied with the size. Click the first shape that we did, and let's change the color, the same color as this one, and click OK. And next, we're going to remove the rounded in the corners, so make sure you select the right layer. Get the direct selection tool and click that, and you can see our live shape properties are now available. Enter 0 pixels, and we remove the round corners on the right side part, and let's enter there 8 points. Enter your email. Change the color to something gray, off-white. You can this one, BB, and submit. Make sure all caps, all capital. Ctrl A to select all. Change the color to something white and click OK. Let's change the spacing, character spacing or leading. Change the font size. Oh no, that's fine. Maybe 9 points would be good. And that's our pretty simple newsletter sign up box. Very sleek. Here I just changed the color of the white to something blue, and the icons there I just downloaded free from other website. And this is the design that we did. It's pretty basic actually. All the information I got from doing this also available from the design brief, so it's easy to design. although you need to pick the things that you're going to use in the design brief, right? And as you can see, we can submit it because it's too large. Our design is too big, so we're going to shrink this design so we can submit this design to DesignCrowd, because the preview size for the DesignCrowd is only 1500 in height only. And this is the information. These example websites actually helped me a lot in designing. Also the fixed header out there, the pricing table as well, everything from the design brief. So make sure you pick a project that has something complete in information, especially if you're a starting designer. Alright, in the next video we're going to shrink it.